Oh, Jesus, Mary, Joe. Oh, we'll stop in the morning till you make cabbage out of yours, and the rest of the day for myself. Well, we all know that mornings suck ours, because we're usually hungover until midday, don't you know? So you're welcome to your shit-faced mornings, and I'll take the rest of the day to start working on tomorrow's hangover. Oh, the best thing for a hangover is to drink heavily the night before, don't you know? That's wise advice. Oh, that's wise advice indeed. Are you wankers? Oh, well, my name is Manny O'Galley, if it please you, and it's also Manny O'Galley, even if it don't fucking please you, you wankers. And in light of recent incidents at Barn Master, I really need to remind you to keep your filthy hands out of your pants while you're sitting in the last pew of the church at Barn Master. Jesus, Mary and Joseph, you're not flying an airplane back there, and the turbulence coming out of that pew is causing you to make your own private puppy right. The Lord of Darkness wants you to be pleasuring yourself right out in front of God and everyone. It's a mortal sin, and folks who do that will burn for all time in the lake of hell. Well, I'm pretty sure. I'm certain indeed. Oh, I almost forgot. Well, don't you be forgetting, because it's almost St. Patrick's Day. Let's raise a flask. And don't you be forgetting that St. Paddy's Day, well, it's almost upon us. And I know you're planning a butt full of shenanigans with your local friends. And you very well might end up in the hoosegow if you're not careful, where you're most assuredly be raped by some hairy-toothed degenerate with one eye and multiple deadly diseases. Oh wait, that's my first husband. Forget all that. And now, to change up the mood a bit, it's time for a wee bit of a ditty to catch you in the St. Paddy's mindset, don't you know? It's a little Irish ditty, and it kind of goes like this. When Irish eyes are bloodshot, they got nothing left to lose, 'cause they're sitting on the toilet and they're puking in their shoes. My mum used to sing that to me to get me to nod off when I was a wee one, but, well, come to think of it, that fucking song scared the bejesus out of me. It gave me horrible nightmares, don't you know? Well, so don't be singing that to your wee ones, or you'll be singing it to Satan when you dies and goes to hell. And I am most certain that you're going to be dying and going to hell. You're going to go to hell. It's so funny. Well, in honour of St. Paddy's Day, we've got another Irish song here, and I believe it's performed by a group of lads known as the Drunken Irish Bastards. And the captivating title of this song is Fuck You, I'm Drunk. It's possibly a religious song of some sort with a few namaste thrown in for the heathen non-Catholic types. Well, enough mindless yammering. Let's get on with it and get ready to tap your toes and to dance about like a godless savage, if it pleases you. Here we go. Let me in. You're sick and tired of me breaking the chains. Lock all the doors from the front to the back. Left me a note telling me I should pack. I walk in the bar and the fellas all cheer. Order me up a whiskey and beer. You ask me why I'm writing this song. Song of the tavern, but I call it home. Fuck you, I'm drunk. Fuck you, I'm drunk for my
that's why I'm crying. Fuck you, I'm drunk. Fuck you, I'm drunk. Pour my beer down the sink. I've got more in the trunk. Fuck you, I'm drunk. Fuck you, I'm drunk. And I'm going to be drunk till the next time I'm drunk.
Well done, me lads, well done indeed. Ah, they're a bunch of fine lads. Some really nice young lads singing a classic Irish ballad. They're nice lads, but they're most assuredly going to hell with all of them other musicians and Protestants, don't you know. They're all burning in hell, don't you know. And speaking of going to hell, have you seen Lucifer's whore, Sally O'Malley, skulking about lately? She's such a slut. She's got a face like a plate full of mortal sins, and you can plainly see she's destined for eternal damnation, along with the other horrors in Brittle and Orangeman in the north. We hate them, don't we? Bunch of bastards. I saw the young man senior with my own eyes, making googly eyes at her during the mass the other day. He wanted to play patty fingers with her disgusting private parts, that I fear reek of Satan's evil seed. She's a nasty one, she is, and she's been had by beasties and just about every man in the county, don't you know. Maybe even including the young man senior himself. Oh, she's a loose woman, and she's trying to drag the young Monsignor down to the fires of hell with her nasty self. You could just pick her up and give her a good shake on the penises and just fall right out of her, don't you know? Oh, she's disgusting, she's disgusting. So if you value your immortal soul, you best be keeping your distance from Satan's paramour. After all, you might get some terrible sickness just breathing the same air as herself. And then body parts just might fall off while you're soaking your filthy bloated self in the bath and playing with your rubber ducky. Ooh, it's disgusting. Well, my bladder is full, which means we're out of time for today. And don't forget that God Almighty himself loves you very much, and he wants you to save the world by subscribing to this YouTube channel. All you got to do is hit your finger on the subscribe button below, because if you don't, the leprechauns are gonna find you, and they'll piss in your ear when you fall asleep in a puddle of your own puke. And so we're going to leave you with a little tune called Bugger Off. It's quite appropriate, don't you know? So here you go, get your toes tapping, and again, you can dance around like a naked savage as long as you're not out in public. Here goes, let's hear that fucking song.
Well, bugger off.
Bugger off.
Bugger
You
off.
bastards, bugger off.
Bugger off. You bastards, bugger off. Take a herd of bloody swine who refuse to leave the trough.
Bugger off.
No more this evening, so you bastards, bugger off. Will you let the audience of my the time just passed. Now don't you be letting that door hit you in the ass. You've been a splendid audience, but enough is enough. We take it very kindly if you'd all just bugger off. Bugger off, you bastards, bugger off. Bugger off, you bastards, bugger off. Take a herd of bloody swine who refuse to leave the trough. You'll get no more this evening, so you bastards, bugger off.
Bugger off.